everybody. We are getting ready for the rematch between the Steelers and the Browns at Heinz Field on Sunday. It is time for Keys to the Game, presented by your neighborhood Ford store. I am with Arthur Moats and Tunch Ilkin. It is a big one, and since we won last week against Cincy, Tunch has to give his key first again.
Yeah, key number one is, to quote Mike Tomlin, don't kill us. Play conservative on the offensive side of the ball. One of the things that I like about Duck is he makes quick decisions, and when he makes quick decisions, he completes his passes. And one of the things that a young quarterback can get guilty of is paralysis by analysis. So run the ball well. And Arthur, this defense is good enough to win the game by themselves.
Absolutely.
So if you don't give the ball away and you run the ball effectively and you throw the short stuff, I think we're going to win.
I agree with you. And when you look at this Browns defense, the games that they've lost, they've struggled to stop the run.
Right.
You look at that Titans game, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Benny Snell's coming off of his best performance as a pro.
Right.
Get some more of that.
Yeah.
And not only him, Kareth
I
White,
love
I needed
Kareth
you.
White.
He provided that burst, that spark. He looked good out there. So, okay, go back to that. Go back to that.
Kareth can dodge raindrops.
Hey.
He's explosive.
Absolutely.
He's fast, and he finds the hole. And I think between Benny Snell and Kareth White, you got lightning and thunder.
Absolutely.
You got the pounder and Benny, and then you got the elusive guy in Kareth, and he can take it to the house.
Oh, he definitely has that capability.
Yeah.
Now, my key.
Key number two.
Since I had to wait again. All right.
I won last week.
Yeah, all right, I hear you. But it's the Steelers pass rushers. They have to finish their rushes. Right. We saw them when they played on Thursday night. They had multiple times where they had Baker Mayfield in the backfield, and he was able to escape and extend the plays and ultimately make plays down the field. It's going to be important that when they have those opportunities, they finish those rushes, because that's how you create the turnovers. That's how you create that splash, by getting those sacks, those strip sacks that we've seen Bud, TJ, and Cam thrive in terms of this season. So that's my key.
You know, one of the things that I saw watching the film, the Thursday night game, is guys got out of their lanes.
Yes.
So how important, Arthur, is it for them to stay in their lanes and don't get out of it?
No, it's very important, especially when you're having a quarterback who's mobile.
Right.
And most people don't think of Baker as a guy who can take off and hurt you.
Right.
But he's mobile enough that if he gets out the pocket, he can extend plays. So for the pass rushers, it's important, if you're on the right side, you stay on his right field, upfield shoulder.
Yeah.
And if you're on the left side, you're on his left side, left field, upfield shoulder, to make sure you keep him boxed in and ultimately force him to make plays in the pocket. And I don't think he'll be able to do that consistently. So.
And one of the things he does well is he throws well on the run.
He does.
Yeah. So we got to stop that.
Yes, indeed.
Let me throw a little fun fact your way. We're talking about the pass rushers. The Steelers have 38 sacks so far this season. 30 of them have happened at Heinz Field.
I like it.
Yeah, you know, and you know what? Maybe Baker is going to get shook up by the crowd noise and the intensity of the Heinz Field. So that's what I'm excited about.
Yes, indeed.
All right, that takes me to key number three. It goes along with what I think will be a playoff type atmosphere. We know how this game ended in Cleveland. I'm not just talking about the actual game, but maybe the aftermath. I think everybody is going to be juiced up, ready to go. It is AFC North football, which is always physical, but it's not like the Browns are completely out of it. The Steelers still need this win. So I think for the Steelers, they have to keep their emotions in check. No dumb penalties that are going to come back and bite you, because this could be a close one. So you have to play smart and don't hurt yourself.
You know, and I think the officials are going to call it tight. Any extracurricular activity, you're going to see the flags fly. So, you know, one of the things that I admire about Mike, he keeps their focus on the task at hand. So don't get a dumb play and hit somebody, because you know, like in our day, it was allowed, but now they're
not
calling
on
it
Sunday.
tighter. Yeah.
But yeah, to touch on what you said about the emotions, I mean, you think about everything in the Browns game, but think about what transpired in Cincinnati this week as well.
Yeah.
In terms of the switch at quarterback, it's a ton of stuff from an emotional standpoint that's been going on. So it's going to be important that they're all focused in, like you said.
All right, those are our keys to the game for the Steelers and the Browns Sunday, 1 o'clock at Heinz Field.